Late good evening, everybody. Late good evening. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody had an awesome day today. You all got a very sad story for you all out of South Carolina. You all, where a Chinese store owner killed a young brother who was actually in the store trying to purchase some items. And though he did not actually purchase these items, this particular Chinese man, this store owner, pretty much thought that he was in the store stealing, you all. So I want to kind of cover this story. The young man actually ran out the store, him and his son, the Chinese man's store. They chased the young brother out of the store and down the street, you all, where they proceeded to murder the young man. You know, this is a very sad case because here we have a lot of Chinese uh, immigrants that actually come to this country for the American dream, you all. They come here to sell things in the black neighborhoods that they can't actually sell in their own neighborhoods, you all. So again, this is very sad case. Very sad because the black community as a whole, we are the ones that actually um, finance these particular Chinese people, these or different foreign people, might I say, that come from other countries and actually come to these black communities and open up these shops. Now, I don't know why they pretty much do this because the majority of these people are actually prejudiced people. I said that they are actually prejudiced people. I mean, why go to a neighborhood where you don't like certain individuals, you are actually stereotyping them. You think they are the worst people in the world when you come to this country actually knowing that this is the country of Black America. You know, we actually built this country. This was actually our land based on heritage, you all. Based on the original beings that was on this land, you all. So again, these store owners come down here for the American dream to actually sell liquor and tobacco products, so forth and so on, in these black communities, helping with oppression. And then you come and you see a little kid, a 14-year-old child in the store, and this man decided he was going to take matters into his own hand for what he thought this young man was doing. Mind you, you all, after being insulted, disrespected by these particular people, he had pretty much put the water back, you all. He was going to initially purchase some water in this store. I'm pretty sure for him and his friends, just like we do in our community. And he decided to put all four of these waters back. You know, they had a video recording inside the store of the whole incident, and not one time was he spotted on camera or any other place in this particular store stealing something, you all. Again, it's sad that these people move into these certain communities and set up these big convenience stores and these gas stations, all in the name of what they trying to actually do for themselves and their own family. You know, I'm pretty sure they sending it back to their country, so forth and so on. But why not stay in your country with all these particular products? Why move to America if you don't like the people that are actually here? You know, they had actually did the Asian crime bill against blacks against Asians and things of this nature, but they should have had done a crime bill for black people because we still don't have a crime bill to this day against all the hate and discrimination and all the things that they have done against black people, you all. So again, this is a very sad case. We used to see these comedy skits about two students. Y'all don't allow two students in the store at one time. Things of this nature. Like I said, it's a very sad thing, because our wives and girlfriends, children, nieces, aunts, nephews, and even myself have gone to these particular establishments, whether it be in a hair store or some place you get your nails done at. And we are always spending our hard-earned money in these same communities that hate us. That's why I don't understand why a lot of black people, young black sisters, are not taking advantage of these opportunities that they are actually coming to our country with, you all. So again, this was a very sad case, and I want to give a sincere condolences out to Cyrus, you all. His name was Cyrus Cormac Belton, you all. So again, his name was Cyrus Cormac Belton, and condolences to him and his family, you all, because a 14-year-old young man had actually lost his life, and that was the most important thing, that these people are held accountable. Now today, what he had a gas station, in this particular same neighborhood, they came and protested this same particular place and went in there and took all the things that they actually needed for this community, you all, and rightfully so, because this place is no longer running, operational. It is no longer able to take any customers at this particular point in time, you all. So again, I'm going to share this story with you all and go over, read a brief news clip with you all. And I do have also, I'm going to share a news clip with you all as I read the article, you all. So again, it says a 14-year-old was fatally shot in the back. Now, he shot this young man in the back as he had already left the store. He was trying to get away from people that was actually accusing him of something. He was trying to get away from this hostility, might I say, that these young store owners had been actually, you know, aggravating this, egging on this particular situation, you all, because again, it was him and his son, and they was already in a verbal argument, altercation with this man. I'm pretty sure accusing him of stealing something that he hadn't actually taken, you all. So again, this is a very sad situation where an innocent victim has died, an innocent young black teen has died, you all, and this man will never get to have children, will never be able to get married, and things of this nature, all behind a bottle of water, and God created water. He has given water to all mankind, to the world, and you would actually shoot a kid in the back behind a bottle of water. I mean, that's just really sad, Again, he would never do this in his own country. But again, it said a 14-year-old was fatally shot by a South Carolina Chinese store owner, you also. They failed to left that out, and I had added that you all, and wrongfully accused him of shoplifting, you all. So again, it said the owner, Rick Child, and his son, Chase Cyrus, who at one point fell and started running again before he was killed by the Rick Child, you all. So again, it said that the 14-year-old was fatally shot in the back Sunday by a South Carolina convenience store owner who wrongfully accused him of shoplifting, you all. It said, and chased him after a confrontation, authorities said. It said Rick Child, 58 years old, you all, was arrested Monday and charged with the murder of Cyrus Cormac Belton. Again, it's Cyrus Cormac Belton for you all that may be from China and watching this. You may own a particular store and is watching this at this moment in time. And it's a good learning lesson for you all individuals who think y'all gonna come to America and get the American dream on the backs of black people. And then again, don't respect them when they come in your store, be rolling your eyes, then to start speaking in Chinese, Vietnamese, or whatever nationality, and be laughing, and be laughing at people, things of this nature. This is so rude, you all. So it said, he did not shoplift anything, Richard County Sheriff Leon Lott told the reporters at a news briefing Monday, you all. He said, we have no evidence that he stole anything whatsoever. They have no evidence that he stole anything whatsoever, you all. So again, understand that it said Cormac Belton in the convenience store on Parkland Road in Columbia around 8 p.m. You all. It said, like I said, at some point, the teenager child and the owner's son started arguing, like I said, who didn't detail what led to the dispute, you all. It said eventually Cormac Belton left the store and then proceeded to take off running, Lott added. The store owner armed with a pistol and his son chasing the team toward a nearby apartment complex. So again, you all, this young man had then left the store. They then also left out the store. Proceeding to chase this man, proceeding to probably uh, call racial slurs. Ain't no telling what this man and his son was actually saying, you all. But this thing something that we may never know, you all. So again, it said the owner armed with a pistol and his son chased the team to a nearby apartment complex, Lott adding that Cormac fell at one point but got back up. Child and his son said Cormac had a gun, which is when the owner shot him in the back as he was running away, you all. Like I said, it said authorities later recovered uh, a gun next to the teen's body, you all. It said the wounded caused hemorrhage. The wounds caused hemorrhage, you all, and significant damage to Cormac Belton's heart, you all. It said Richland County Coroner's Rediel Rutherford said he was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead, you all. It said it's senseless, like I said. It doesn't make sense. You have a family that's grieving right now. We have a community that's grieving over a 14-year-old that was shot, you all. He said that even if Cormac had taken something, and this is what the white people say. This is what y'all come to the country of America and actually want to be white people. Some of you all may be Chinese with white on your information. You might have white on your ID, Chinese, white American or something, something of this nature. But this is what you all desire to be. This is the kind of people that y'all look up to and admire, and these are the same people that had our people in slavery and bondage. But this is the type of people that you all want to be when you actually come to this country. The white man said that it don't matter if he had taken anything, it was not worth his life, you all. This is something that we would not have in this country. No matter how you appear to may feel about black people. The same people that are actually providing you with generational wealth. The same people that you look down upon. It said, regardless if he had shoplifted 4 bottles of water, you all, which is what he intentionally took out of the cooler, then he put it back. This is what the police are saying, you all. This is what the media is saying. This is what the investigation showed. This is what the video recording showed, you all. It said that's not something that shooting anybody is over, much less a 14-year-old, you all. So again, much less somebody that hadn't actually had a chance to live, you all. This is a sad thing, you know. Again, because you all see these young kids coming to the store, different stores, going to different places, supporting you all just like we do as adults. You know, it said then the investigation determined that the shooting was not a bias motive incident, you all. So again, in my opinion, I believe it was very biased. You know, it was more than just some kind of stereotype. You know, a thing of this nature. You know, again, you know, this is sad, very sad for a young person like this to lose his life. It said, "Child is an Asian, Chinese, you all." Again, it said a crowd gathered outside the store Monday to protest, the police said at 9:43 p.m. Several people broke into the store and took items off the shelves. Pictures of the aftermath show Cormac Belton's name sprayed on the store now, you all. So again, for all you store owners think y'all can just kill somebody and just get away with it just because they may be black, just because you think they done stole a bag of chips or a soda water or something like that. It gives you no right to take a life, you know, and especially the life of a child, you all. Again, this was very, very sad case. You know, I have a few news clips that I can share with you all because I've been looking at this particular story at all angles, but I do have a short news clip that I would share with you all. Uh, yeah, bear with me one moment. Again, this was a murder, you all. And, you know, as I'm aware of later today, Mr. Rick Child was denied bond, you all. So, again, if y'all think y'all going to get uh, pay this off, this is something that you got another thing coming because you all are flight risk. It's what we call a flight risk. A person that can actually leave this country and never come back again, you all. And this is what Mr. Rick Child is. You know, he's a flight risk. So he was not given a bond today and may not get a bond in the future, you all. This is something that we are actually protesting for, that we actually recommend, you all, that he does not. I mean, because he named himself Rick. You know, this man name ain't Rick Child. You know, again, you all, they come over here, he got a different name. You know, you get so much money, he probably got a whole fake name. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure his mama didn't name him Rick, but he took on the white name of Rick when he got here. So this what he got, the Rick Ross. So again, this man is here without a bond, and rightfully so. So I'm gonna share this news clip with you all so that you may get a better understanding from the police. That doesn't make sense. Richland County Sheriff Leon Lott describing the murder of 14-year-old Cyrus Carmack Belton outside a Shell gas station on Park Lane Road Sunday night. The store's owner, Rick Chow, has been charged in the killing. It's just sad. It's sad. If y'all ever seen that baby laying right there, that's all I can see. All I can see. The owner suspected Cyrus of shoplifting inside the store, which RCSD has said did not happen. Regardless, even if he had shoplifted 4 bottles of water, which is what he initially took out of the cooler, and then he put them back. Even if he'd done that, that's not something you shoot anybody over, much less a 14-year-old. But you just don't do that.
At one point, there was a verbal confrontation inside the store, but no indication that things turned physical. Cyrus was running away when he was shot. The coroner's office says he had one gunshot wound to the right lower back. Deputies recovered a gun believed to belong to the victim near his body. RCSD says there's no evidence he pointed it at or threatened Chow. One woman who saw the shooting happen and called 911 is calling for justice.
Do you even want to go in the store now? Because anything can happen now these days, and everybody's getting trigger happy. That young man didn't have to die like that, but for me to witness that yesterday, like, I'm in fear for my own brother. And for any of the kids that's in my neighborhood, because these kids, they come outside all the time. They come to the store all the time. Now it's like, now you got to watch your kids.
I mean, again, then you hear this lady, like she said, these kids coming to these particular stores all the time, all day long, and then you had the nerve enough to not have respect for these particular kids, they own the children, and some of these things that y'all have in this store is not worth anything, but y'all value this a lot more than y'all actually value human life, especially the life of a black person, what y'all feel may be a black person. But these are the same people that is actually coming into your store and paying all your bills, and then y'all have the nerve enough to have bad food with bad expiration dates and things of this nature. Again, this is very sad thing, that has actually happened to this young man, you all. And again, if you think you're going to come over here for this American dream and ride off the backs of black people, then you got another thing coming, you all. God first, Christ gang. Peace. We out. Good night, y'all. Blessings.